Well, good morning, good people of the world. It's Joe, the Star Surfer Crafter, and I don't really have anything crafty planned for today. I just wanted to show everybody's showing all the great things they got from Ollie's, and I've gone every morning this week, and I guess my Ollie's is just very slow of getting things out. You know, one thing one day, another thing another day. So, anyways, I picked up a few things. I did go to the Ollie's north of here, and they had even less. It was fully picked through. But I did find this guy. Isn't he cool? He's got working joints, and he is now my little buddy. I need to name him. So if anybody knows of a good name, just make a comment, and we'll see what comes up. But isn't he cool? He's gonna sit over on the side here, and he will be my crafting buddy to watch over the messes that I make. And let's see, I got, yeah, isn't this just, yeah, 25 cents a sheet. So I had to get a couple. I have no idea what I will use it for, but we'll see. It doesn't shed, which is great. And then they had a few other big boxes of paper. I just grabbed like 2 of each. So, because I have a lot of paper that I really don't use. So hopefully we'll come up with something for that. And then they had packages of this, the heavyweight cardstock, and the neutrals. And it's got like kind of like a linen texture on one side, and then a smooth texture on the other. So I got several of those because neutrals are just great to have. And then they had this. I think these were like $1 a piece. Bright metallics. So they're not like super shiny. They do have a sheen to them though. And lots of colors. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe play with that sometime. And then what else did I find? Oh my. Mr. Skeleton already fell. He needs a name. Please name him. I got a box of cards. They have pretty cute little little patterns on them, and you know, can be used for I love the butterflies, little die cuts and stuff like that. So, and then also with the envelopes, which, you know, junk journal can always use the envelopes, even though I have this huge collection of them already. But I had to get those. And then, oh, I found these. Like, I don't have enough stencils, but you know, these are bigger letters than what I have. So these are like 2-inch, and these are 1.5 inches. So yeah, and 2 of each, 2 to 3 of each in here. Anyways, they were $1 a piece. So now I have excellent larger stencils for that. And then, like everybody else, I found some of these. I only got a couple of them. They're like little painted rocks, stickers, kind of cute. And then I found these, which are like washi sticker strips. Pretty nice. I only grabbed 2 of these. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have grabbed more, but maybe I'll make it back to that Ollie's. And then what the North Ollie's did have was this. They had a whole shelf of them. Card making kit, which the cards are pretty nice, and it comes with its bunch of stickers and ephemera, some washi strips itself. But the cool thing is, that was the North Ollie's. Well, the Ollie's by me had boxes of this kind, which is the ephemera that also goes with. It's the same style type thing. So yay, now I have even more ephemera for the cards. And so I grabbed a couple of those. Pretty nice. You get envelopes too. And then, well, that was about my Ollie's find after going to 2 of them. So on the way home, I decided I would stop at the thrift stores that I hadn't gone to in quite some time. I found an old photo album. It was brand new. It had the plastic on it. It is the sticky pages, but I was thinking that I would be able to put my smaller paper ephemera in these to make it easier to find, instead of always having to go through a little bin of tiny little things. So it's a ongoing project, that one. And then what else? Oh, and then I found several. That was like $2. And then I found several of these, which are, again, small little photo books. And, you know, it just has the top opening. And so I was thinking the medium to larger ephemera can go into these. And because they're so little, I can keep a few right by my desk. So I can, instead of always having to get up and search for what I need, I can maybe keep a few of them here. Anyways, I found like, they were 50 cents. I found several of them, 4 or 5. And then, what else? Oh, at the next thrift store, Molly Mutt, I found some re-inkers. Now they had 4 or 5 bags of these. So I just grabbed one. They were $5, which is a little pricey, but considering each one of these is like $5, I don't know. And I don't have the ink pads that go with, but I could always, you know, get the Ranger, the empty ones to do them, or just use them as really intense pigmented liquid paint to do stuff. So there's basically like a rainbow, and then there's a rust, green and blue. I'm not sure what citrus is. I think it's kind of greenish yellow. And yeah, I haven't really tested out the colors, but I had to get that. And then, what else did I get? Oh, and then also at Molly Mutt. Oh, at the first one, this is stickers. They're all really cool little stickers. These were starting to come off, but it was 50 cents. So, had to get it. Me and my stickers. Also, at the other one, I got a bunch of photo paper, and then I found these, the laminate pouches, because I got a laminator when I went to an estate sale a while back, and I haven't really been using it, but now I have pouches. And this is some of the photo paper that I got. These are all matte. It was $3. This was at Molly Mutt that I got that one. But, and then this is a mix, brilliant gloss, and then these are more gloss, and then there's a little one, yeah, smaller ones, again, gloss, high gloss. But the trick for the high gloss is you can always use like collage medium over it, or the frosted crystal embossing stuff. There's several different things that you can do, or even just go over it with clear gesso would also tone it down. So, and it's just fun to play with. The inks that I use, some of them react really funny with the paper. Some of them aren't reactivated when you get them wet again. So it's just neat to play with different stuff. So I got those and that. And then, oh, yep, I got these. Had to. They're little brads to add to my journals, my junk journals. They just have cool little things on them, and little tags. So had to get those. And then at Molly Mutt was, ta-da! Oh, those prices weren't what I paid for them. They had 2 huge bins of all block rubber stamps. Now, I went through them both. I had a lot more picked out, but they were like $1 to 50 cents to like $2 a piece, depending on the size. I don't know how they came up with their charging system, but anyways, I got several, and I just they were all like brand new. They had never been used. The little kitties, aren't they cute? And the girl with pearl earring. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome painting. A big rose, just to outline. Great to watercolor. Oh, I love these. These were really cool. It's like a little witch. She's holding her kitty. I really like that one. And this one was very interesting. Very interesting. And I tested them all out yesterday with the archival ink, and you know, they all work super great. Super great. And then let's see, we got some smaller ones. This is a really cool dragonfly one with a little background texture with it. Really pretty daisies. And then some really cool sunflowers. Teepee. And oh, I found a tiger from my sister, and really cool seahorse. He was brand new. He was never used. So, and then the really cool one is this. I guess it's an eagle, or would it be a hummingbird? I was thinking it was an eagle, but now I'm thinking it's a hummer because he's more in the pose of just mid-air, the amazing acrobatic stuff that they do. So he might be a hummingbird, but this is all etched into the wood. It's not a sticker on top like all the rest. That's actually etched into the wood, and it's really nice. It was super brand new. This little set of yeah, different ones, china, little stamp, and the writing, that was nice. And then I got a lot of background ones. This fall leaves one is really super cool. They all are. And then let's see, some swirlies and some ink drops, and that one, and this one, brand new. I have one similar, but it's kind of old. And this one was like super brand new, never used. And then more background ones, little dots, some plaid, some wiggly lines, a checkerboard, and some, yeah. So that's all. That's all. That's a lot that I got. Now the hardest thing is finding enough space to store these properly. So yeah, I might be moving them around for a while because that's gonna take a bit. But aren't they great? And I was really happy to get all those background ones because, you know, the prices of some of the sets, like I love the Kimmy Holtz ones, but you know, being like $30 a set is super expensive for for me anyways. It's super expensive. So yeah, I just I was really happy to find the background ones. So anyways, that's about it. And yeah, I think. And let me show you. This is the ongoing project of, remember I put the crypt paste on the other day, my little chapel window to grunge up for the Halloween, probably a graveyard scene. Next is going to be, I have to get out the clay and start playing to make my little, my tombstones. And I could use some help coming up with names for the tombstones. I'm not sure if I will write names on them, but if I do, help me come up with ideas for names. I know Tim Holtz had done some that were pretty funny, but you know, I'd rather people help me come up with my own. So anyways, that's that. And hopefully I'll get the clay out a little bit later today and film. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace and love. Thumbs up, like and share. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.